One of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the San Diego State Aztecs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Hokies head coach before the game. They are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation, and now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will have the football first. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing.
Turning on the Jets. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Not a big window, and that throw was money. They've got it at the 30. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Breaks into the open. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Tells the play fake. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Went right back to him, and again he is denied. It's 3rd and goal. You get down in the red zone, and then you have a couple of plays like this offense has just put out there. This can absolutely ruin your day.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Caught on the RPO. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit. On the return. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Reels it in. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive. Run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Aztecs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Defense in press coverage. From the gun, running back gets to give. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll send the back in motion. Throws it back. Here comes the heat. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Got it in the middle, it's Heath. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Driving forward, it's Davis. Swapped immediately. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down to the air. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down and run. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Going downfield for the big play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. And the Aztecs will punt this one away. Trying to get started. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Direct snap. It's Brown. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Aztecs.
force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Bringing it back. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Right side, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Holds on, it's Brown. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Hits inside, it's Davis. He's past the sticks. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Sees an alley. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his target. He's stopped. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Hokies trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Back's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. Wants to throw again. Touchdown, Hokies! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Long way to go on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down, now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Soft spot in the middle. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Aztecs will hustle to the line.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. Third play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. You know the defense is expecting pass, but this quarterback, laser focus. He found the matchup. Great job of reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Rush right in his face. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. 2nd and long here. Straight ahead, it's McKenzie. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Out wide left, it's James. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. A strike downfield. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the RPO got him. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. Wide receiver going in motion. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Oh, pressure's coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Brown. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on 1st down and couldn't pull it off. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Buying time to his right. Out wide right, it's Brown. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Hokies peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Unloads it left. Got his man. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Brown. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Right side, it's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Hokies are threatening in the red zone. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Turns it upfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Changing the routes with his receivers. Wants to throw on 1st. Pulls it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Extending the play. They get to him, and now they'll face a 3rd and long. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And the Hokies will kick it away to start the second half. Out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be 1 drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line, a pickup of 6. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They're all over him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Motion from the back. On the snap, it's Brown. Finds his man. There he goes. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early. short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Zings it complete to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Pulls it in at the 25. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Finds the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. On the run, deep down the right side. Got it down the field. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He'll try to tack on one more. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Plows through the defense. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun. Look out. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Wide open, makes the catch. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And the Aztecs are flying down the field. Running inside. It's McKenzie. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He'll throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Aztecs decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Keeps it moving. It's McKenzie. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. Caught in the backfield, it's McKinley. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rush is on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Hands it off. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to run, it's McKenzie. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Got to make the play on fourth. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Sets his feet, it's Saunders. Looking left. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Long way to go on second down. Quick give, it's Mitchell. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. There he goes. The 40, the 30, the 10, and he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Hokies. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Might as well run him again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Off play action on first down. On the move and looking deep. He's got it inside the 30. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Saunders. It's dropped after taking the hit.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Aztecs have pushed it inside the 20. Run in the red zone, it's Mitchell. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Never a doubt. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And this is sort of like a pinball machine. The numbers keep ticking up. He's closing in on 450 yards.
Yeah, Reese, and there's no defense for perfect throws, and that's what this guy's been delivering all game long. You know, the coverage hasn't always been awful, but this guy just finds a way to thread the needle.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Out wide right, it's Davis.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Makes the grab. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. He'll bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The run inside. It's Mitchell.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, it was not a good day.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put